Ronald Araujo at one point was the best defender in La Liga. You could even argue one of the best in the world. Now, he didn't even make the starting 11. The question is now, should FC Barcelona sell Araujo? What's up guys, welcome back, and today we will be talking about Mr. Ronald Araujo, because this situation, this is just kind of hard, especially to have a firm opinion about, or at least that is for me. Okay, so as we know, our current backline is Balde, Inigo Martinez, Kubasi and Kunde. Now Araujo, he's in a tough spot. He wants game time, and that is so clear. But with injuries and UCL mistakes, he could be on his way out of this club. So let's just list some pros and cons, shall we? Let's start with the negatives of him staying or leaving. Number 1, mistakes. Now this might be quite obvious, but a big reason why we haven't done well in UCL since 2015 is largely because of mistakes, or just like poor performances. Now, the PSG red card, I don't think that is a red for me, but I'd rather have a goal advantage still than go 10 men down and without Lamine Yamal. And then his performances against Inter. Why? A few minutes away from reaching a UCL final and a potential quadruple, that performance, mate, he should not have been allowed back to Barcelona. Point number 2, squad depth. Him leaving is actually bad, as Kubasi is just a kid, Inigo isn't getting any younger. So Araujo is key as he's young, but he's experienced enough to fill either Kubasi or Inigo's place. And with these extremely hard schedules, Kubasi and Inigo, they're bound to get injuries or suspensions, or they just flat out need rest at times. Now, you guys probably have some other negatives about Araujo staying or leaving, but those are the most clear ones to me, so if you have any, comment them down below. Now, it's time for the positives. Money. My guy is not cheap. Clubs are willing to pay over 40 mil or so, which is, in our cooler eyes, is amazing. Look, every penny helps, bro. We get the money. We use those big bucks to sign other centre-backs. Wow! You get my point. He can sell for a lot of money, and with that money we can sign some players. Point number 2, squad depth. Basically, just think of what I said for the negatives, but in a positive way. Kubasi is just a kid, Inigo isn't getting any younger, and with this never-ending schedule of games, they are bound to need rest. Therefore, Araujo is key for our defense. Point number 3, previous years. I know, you know, we know that at one point in time, this man had Vinny on a dog leash. Look, we all hope and pray that Ansu Fati can get to his best again. But unlike Ansu, Araujo was not hitting his teenage years with big games, big injuries and big pressure. If the Araujo we saw 2-3 years ago, I truly believe that Araujo can come out again and he can reach that potential. My final point is Highline Experience. It's already been Hansi Flick's first season, bro. We've played so well defensively with his first season. With time and hopefully success, our knowledge and experience of Hansi's tactics will only grow. What I mean is that our high line will only get better and better as time goes on. Therefore, Ronald Araujo will look better and play better. And hopefully that means our defense is sorted for many, many seasons. Now that we've gone through my pros and cons about this whole situation, I'm slightly leaning towards him staying. But if the right offer comes in this summer, then sure, let him leave. But Jonathan Taub, bring him in, or at least a few CBs, because bro, we need this squad depth. Our defense needs to be solid and secure. Plus, if he doesn't do at the start of the season, there's something called a winter transfer window. Selling him though only makes it harder to find a replacement. We would need a fast and strong centre-back that will be willing to rotate for an 18 and 35-year-old who isn't injury prone, and most importantly, they know the high line. So that makes the question, should FC Barcelona sell Araujo? Okay, thanks for watching guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. So if you did, like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on this Ronald Araujo situation. And just like that, I will see you in the next one.